Welcome back, Primavera. Thanks for being here. Again, we are at the College and Career Fair, and we have Kirsten Vogt from Benedictine, and she is going to talk to you all about the unique features of Benedictine University. So take it away, Kirsten.
Thanks. Well, hello everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Benedictine University, we're here in Mesa. Our campus is brand new, state of the art. We're actually only 2 years old. However, our institution's over 127 years old, so we're actually older than the state of Arizona.
Wow.
So we're new just to the area here. We offer a liberal arts education. We are a private Catholic university. We are actually the first and only Catholic university in the state of Arizona right now.
Oh, very neat.
So we offer that values-based education for those who are searching out the Catholic faith as well. But however, we don't make you have to be Catholic. You're not having to attend Mass or anything like that. It's just there if you're wanting it as well. So we're open to everybody. So we'll just get started on the presentation here. Jump right in. So what makes us different? We are a very small university. We've got a tradition of hospitality, an appreciation for working and living within the community. So we have quite a bit of community outreach. We are very service oriented. We have an emphasis on life lived in balance. So we want to make sure that our students aren't just working in the class all day every day or going just straight from work to class and vice versa. We want to make sure that they have a nice equal balance living student body experience at Benedictine. So we have the stewardship, just kind of a commitment to academic excellence. And like I said, we are the first four-year Catholic university in the state of Arizona. As I mentioned, we are a very small university. Our average class size is a 16:1 student to professor ratio. All of our classes are taught by professors only. We do have a few adjuncts as we are growing and adding more programs each year. So we do have some adjuncts that are teaching classes, but primarily you'll be taught by your professors. So we give you 100% of us every day. We kind of like to talk to our students about, it's a big investment into your future, deciding to go to a private institution. So we like to invest back into our students, giving you 100% of us, the best education that you can have every day. We do have the strong liberal arts core curriculum. So it really prepares you a lot stronger in the math and science, the humanities, core areas of your education. So when you get a liberal arts education, you're a step above that higher ed. So like I mentioned, we're over 127 years of academic tradition and excellence. Our main campus is actually located just outside of Chicago in Lisle, Illinois. So.
Yeah. And I think this is a great opportunity for our students to think about, we keep talking about fit.
Yes.
What is a fit for you? And if this is something that our students, if you guys think that it is a fit, we want you to start asking those questions and to start doing that research. So we're so excited that you can give us all of this information tonight.
Absolutely. And one of the things with our faculty that we have on staff, they all are very accessible. So it's not just a matter of having your office hours or just those very limited opportunities to get in touch with your faculty. Most of our professors actually hand out their own personal cell phone numbers. So we want our kids to be able to, get the information that they need when they need it, rather than sending an email into outer space and you have a project or a paper due, and 2 weeks later you've already turned it in and then you finally get the response. So we actually have a faculty suite area where all of our professors and faculty, all of their offices are all located together in one area on campus. So you can just go in, you can meet with, all of your teachers if you need to.
Wow.
So pretty
very
much
accessible.
Yeah.
Different type of accessibility.
Yes.
And I had my undergraduate experience at a very similar college, and I was very grateful because I needed that, and I knew I needed that. So
Right.
yeah.
So a list of some of our academic programs. Our main programs that we're really well known for are criminal justice, our psychology, as well as our computer science. So these are really great hands-on academic programs. All of our programs that I have listed there, one of the things that really makes us different and that we can offer in our small environment is that as you go into your junior, senior year, all of our programs come with internships. So you have the work experience built in. Your professors will walk you through networking and getting face-to-face with a lot of people in the work field that you're gearing yourself towards. So when you graduate with your diploma, when you walk through the doors as a Benedictine grad, you're actually walking out with not just a piece of paper and having to start all over. You have the work experience built in. You have the networking skills already set up and ready to go. So you have those individuals on your resumes. You know who you want to go work with. We actually just graduated our first class this December, and we're getting ready to have our second class graduate here next week.
Oh, that's exciting.
We're actually at 100% placement rate into the workforce. Wow. So everyone that's graduating in this class, we have 15 new graduates in this class right now. They already have their jobs lined up, and some of them have actually already started working.
So you're not only getting an education, guys, but while you're getting your education, you are transitioning into the real world. It's all happening at once.
Exactly. And that's what's great too. If you go online, you'll notice that our curriculum is tagged as a PBL learning style, so a problem-based learning environment. So we really make sure that our classes are set up more in an interactive environment. So it's not just about our teachers lecturing you or talking at you. We really try to give you the information and teach you how to use it. So making sure that our students are open-minded and can see all the different sides of the problem that you're working on, whether it be socially or environmentally. So really working with that hands-on. Our criminal justice program is a great example with the hands-on. You're working with your professors as well as professionals in the field. So we have quite a few classes where you're actually out in the field doing mock investigations and so on and so forth. Yeah. We do have our Success Center. So you have free tutoring and study sessions. You've got all the academic support services that you would need with the writing zone, writing specialist, the math zone, things like that. So pretty much anything that you would need support-wise to be successful in your classes, you have it with your faculty as well as in the support center.
That's great.
Yeah. And again, these are all free. So we try not to nickel and dime our students with all the extras.
And it's good to know if students are going into a rigorous program that they have these tools at their fingertips if they need it.
Right. And there's our internships. And the criminal justice field is forensics. As I now
well, we know that.
cue back in there. So yeah, so again, you've got the internship services, the networking, the resume building, job shadowing. So you really get an idea of what it is that you want to go into, because a lot of students come in as freshmen and they think they have an idea of the track that they want to get on, and then they find other avenues that they're really passionate about, or they just decide, wow, I really am not into this.
And that's part of the learning process. I tell my students all the time that as you experience more, the more knowledge you have, the more informed decision making you can have, and things change. So that's okay. Right.
So campus housing, we do offer campus housing. We're actually have our dorm style rooms set up over at the Mesa Marriott. So it's a really great setup, actually. We've completely renovated an entire floor of the hotel. We do have our residence halls set up with people on campus all the time, so you're able to work with them in and out. So you get the full-size, nice Mesa Marriott beds, desk and chairs,
very different.
The dressers, yes, not the hard dorm. Yeah, so you get the Starbucks, you get the cafe, and the cafe is actually where all of our meal plans are prepared. So it's not just the regular dorm food that starts to taste all the same after the second week. You actually get it prepared by the chef there.
Great.
Okay. We are an NAIA school, so we've just been approved by the NAIA, and we are in the CalPAC conference. So we compete here in Arizona against Embry-Riddle, as well as schools in Northern and Southern California. Cool. So it's a great opportunity for those students who aren't necessarily D1 quality. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And a lot of times students wouldn't realize that such an athletic program existed at such a small school.
Correct.
But it does.
It does, and we do offer scholarships as well. So
okay.
Yeah. So it's a great opportunity. So the admissions process, you submit your application. You can do it online at www.ben.edu/Mesa apply. Come and visit campus. We have our application fee waiver tonight, so it's Ben UAC. So all capital letters, BENUAC. So that waives the $40 application fee.
Oh, good.
So yeah,
Good
so
to
you can do
know.
that online. You can also print out a hard copy, fill it in the little spot, and then send that in to me as well. So we do recommend a 2.5 GPA, or top half of your class, and an ACT score of a 21 or a 990 on your SAT. However, if you don't quite meet these, so if your test score is a little bit below, you can still get in, but what we do require would be a letter of a recommendation from your high school counselor, as well as a personal statement about, if it's your test score that's low, kind of what issues you've had with test taking, as well as why Benedictine would be a great fit for you and why you feel like you would be successful here at Benedictine.
Yeah, and your counselors here, your guidance counselors here, can help you with those personal statements and can guide you in those directions.
Right.
Great.
We are also offering a residual ACT test May 6th, so it's only for those students who are wanting to attend Benedictine. You can't use those test scores for any other university, but on May 6th, and it's free, so we're taking care of the fee for those students. So May 6th, and all you'd have to do is just email in and let me know that you're wanting to take the test. So if you haven't taken the ACT or SAT yet and you're needing those scores, you can definitely come in, do the campus tour, take your test. So we're doing that May 6th at 10 a.m.
Great.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday.
Yep.
Cool.
Our tuition and fees. Our tuition is $10,000 a semester with $400 each semester in fees. Our room and board, if you're wanting to live at the Mesa Marriott, is running about $9,600 with the 14 meals a week meal plan. So just to kind of give you an idea, we'll get to the scholarships in just a minute, but 100% of our student body do not pay the full tuition because of the amount of institutional scholarships that we offer.
That's important to keep in mind.
Yeah, so affordability, our scholarships we do based on your merits, as well as have some other outside opportunities. So we've got scholarships ranging from $3,000 to $10,000, so all the way up to half tuition. We do have a Catholic Participation Award for those students who are Catholic. And what you would do is you basically just get our Catholic Award letter. You take it to your parish and you have them sign it, send it in, and that automatically qualifies you for a $3,000 scholarship. And then when you file your FAFSA information, we also do offer grants for those students that are need-based above and beyond the Pell Grant. So if we do have students that are coming in with a 0 ESC, so the estimated family contribution, so if they're basically, if you're a full Pell student, we do have other opportunities for grants based on that. So
very nice.
we do help out. And we also offer a 12-month payment plan, which most universities don't. So our financial aid office is great with working with our students and making sure that everybody stays on track. But if you run into bumps and snags in the road, we're not going to drop you from your classes and things like that. We work with our students.
That's great. There's some financial flexibility. I
Correct.
think students like to hear things like that.
Yeah.
They feel a little safer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So the next steps, you'd apply. Then we've got our FAFSA information. If you haven't done that yet, it's fasfa.ed.gov. Make sure it's the .gov and not .org. Make sure that you know it's a free application. Our school code that you would enter is 001767, and that way we get your information so we can tell right away what you qualify for. So if we do need to offer you those extra need-based grants, we can definitely see that information there. And then the minute that you apply and send in your transcripts, we can automatically admit you and award you on the very same day. We work on a rolling admission, so there's no deadlines or application drop dead times. So when you're ready, you send in your stuff and we can, package you and make sure you have all the information right away.
That's different too. So something that our students can, especially those seniors who are maybe they haven't thought about it yet, and this might be a fit for them. That's great.
So yeah, we do have an Applied Student Day coming up June 18th. So you can come in if you've applied, or if you are planning on applying, you can come in that day. You can bring in your application, you can apply when you get there, bring in your transcripts. We can admit you, award you all on that same day. You can see campus, you can kind of get a feel for how the environment is and kind of the way that Benedictine is.
Great.
So you can do that all in one time. So again, hope to see you guys on campus, ben.edu/Mesa, and you can navigate through the website and get a hold of us and everything.
Wonderful. Well, we all know college is a huge decision, guys, and so knowing that there are universities out there that have these different features than maybe some things that you've heard before, that's going to help you decide where you want to be and where you need to be. And so I truly appreciate you being here today with us,
thanks
Kirsten,
for having me.
and thanks for sharing this information. Stay tuned. We have one more college coming, guys.